attacks Taiwan, it won't just be Taiwan defending, because Taiwan has very powerful allies. Because if attacked, the United States as well as Japan have committed to entering the battle and defending Taiwan. So let's get that out of the way. Taiwan is not alone in this fight, despite being a tiny little island. Third point, the Taiwan Strait is 128 kilometers at its narrowest point. So it's not like Taiwan is just next door. There's a fair bit of ocean to go across to reach Taiwan. Remember, Taiwan isn't just some ramshackle island. It has advanced air force and air defense assets, fighter aircraft, Patriot missiles, all kinds of very, very advanced weaponry supplied by the United States. The invading force, that is China in this case, will need to move most of its troops and occupying forces by sea if it wants to invade. The invading force would therefore be necessarily slow and therefore vulnerable to anti-ship attacks from Taiwan. And Taiwan is bristling with anti-ship weaponry. The cities and targets in Taiwan are majorly spread out. So it's not like there are very, very few targets that can be engaged. There are all the military bases and cities are hugely spread out, so it's difficult where to attack from. The western edge of Taiwan, that is the edge of Taiwan that faces China, is a very riverine area with cliffs and canals, and therefore it does not afford an opportune or optimum area to attack from, and that's the one that China will have to look at. There are very few beaches for possible Chinese amphibious landings on the island of Taiwan, so that's another big, big hurdle if China wants to take Taiwan by force. There are many, apart from the main island of Taiwan, there are many small Taiwanese islets in the Taiwan Strait which have huge numbers of anti-ship and air defenses as well as radars which are constantly trained and looking at China and Chinese movements. It would be very difficult for the People's Liberation Army, Air Force, Navy to seize the ports and airstrips in Taiwan without simply destroying them. And once they destroy them, they will have no further use for them. So it's a huge paradox. If they want to take control of those crucial infrastructural points, the seaports and the airports, they can't do it without a fight. And with a fight, they'll be destroyed, and therefore they probably won't have any more use for them.